Hello, welcome to this your channel of the band Eurofan. Text me. After the Breton proposal with electronic music influences offered to us by Ivan and Nahe in last year's contest, in which however the failures of their performance left them second to last. France moves forward with its participation despite the flop suffered, and mostly recovering their motivation with the second victory achieved by the Gallic country at the junior contest a short time ago, aiming to replicate that success once again in the second edition, achieving a desired 6th victory. We will see now to the artist that will carry the French colors this time on Liverpool. Let's go! For today's episode, I'm going to review the French entry for Eurovision 2023, which will be represented by singer Zarra with the song Évidemment, which in English translates as evidently or obviously. I start as usual giving a brief review of her biography and career before she embarks in her Eurovision adventure. Fatima Zarra Fadi, mostly well known as La Zarra, is a Canadian singer and songwriter in the genres of chanson and urban music. She is originally from Montreal, born from Francophone Canadian parents of Moroccan descent, and living currently in France. She starts her musical career by 2016, when she participates featuring in a single released by French rapper Nero. 4 years later, she will release her own songs inspired in her personal experiences and confessions. But her fame will be noticeable with the release of her debut studio album in the following year, in which the lead single gets an outstanding success in the French musical charts, and also achieving a nomination as Francophone Revelation of the Year at the Energy Music Awards, which celebrates the best of the French and worldwide music industry. Often described as a mysterious, inspiring and charismatic artist, it's true that she has a very unique style that has conquered the French audience. You must wonder now how is that she become to be the French representative for the contest. Pay attention then, as we are going to discover it in detail. Initially, the French public broadcaster had the intention of organizing once again another edition of its national final Eurovision Song Contest, but later changed her plans, opting for an internal selection this time. I guess that this change of mind is due to the fact that the broadcaster will organize the junior contest for the second time at the end of the year, allocating the budget for this purpose. Then early this year, they have surprisingly announced the selection of La Zarra as the French representative of the United Kingdom, remarking in this case that it will be the second time that a Canadian performer will represent the country, after joining Natasha St. Pierre back in 2001. She has commented that she is very proud to sing in front of millions of viewers around Europe, and also feeling honored after being selected to represent France at Eurovision, being herself a true lover of the French culture and fashion since ever. Then later she will work on the song she will participate in the contest, releasing it officially in mid-February with its accompanying official music video. This is French soul and sentiment condensed in 3 minutes. Now here comes the analysis according to what she has presented in her proposal. The melody combines chanson with modern pop, in a blend of tradition and modernity, making it a timeless song. I will say her voice is the combination of the singing styles of many performers, from both chanson and pop music, like Edith Piaf, Barbara, Dalida or Celine Dion, which she also admires and cites frequently as her main musical influences. The lyrics, as it cannot be in other way, are written in French. She describes it as a universal love song and a hymn that can be sung by all, written in detail, previously translated at first. It talks about getting over that love relationship that became a toxic one, cutting loose to move forward and making a change for good. The verses talk about her emotional state, feeling herself hurt because of the unrequited love, while the chorus talk about those promises and compliments from her ex-lover, which ended to be false and meaningless. But then she grows to become a stronger person, evidently an allusion to the song's title, and leaving behind the naive person she used to be. Although these kind of songs usually transmit a quite deep emotional state, there is also an empowering message of resilience and overcoming adversities. Many of us have lived a similar experience like the one described in the lyrics, so the resolution is quite clear. If love is not fully requited, it's better to end up the relationship. There will be someone else that will know how to appreciate and requite to all those emotions and feelings in a truly authentic way for sure. Having reviewed the song, now I'm going to analyze the official music video released with this proposal. More than a plot, the music video shows a conceptual performance of Zarra in a studio, with different types of spotlights both behind her and at the sides of the studio. In the song intro, she is singing with a dark light fed in a platform with many spotlights around it. There are some warm spotlights while she starts to perform the first verse, and shots of her are seen in different angles. In the chorus, the spotlights turn to white and it's very dynamic, while she is outpouring charisma and sensuality. Seeing her in this way and alleging to the song's title, evidently she is a true diva. It's like it was her natural state in Zarra. The dynamics remain mostly the same until the bridge of the song. You can notice much more intensity in her attitude and her stage presence, especially in the climax, doing an outstanding vocal extravaganza just before the last chorus. Towards the end of the music video, both her and the spotlights are still energetic, and the performance finishes with a close-up of Zarra in a darker light effect, and appearing her stage name on the screen. Making a summary of all the comments, the French entry for this year is really outstanding. I know that I will mention the song's title again, but evidently this proposal reminds a lot the one of 2 years ago, with Barbara Pravi almost fulfilling the French miracle with a chanson française. Could Zarra take the crystal microphone for France after more than 4 decades without tasting the victory? Everything will depend on those 3 magical minutes she will have to give it all on the stage and conquer the audience. I'm talking about the staging in Liverpool. The French delegation had revealed that they are working on a specific one, in which they are looking to summary all her personalities. Although they did not give too many details, they have said they want something like a performance and a fashion runway at the same time, something out of the box. And it's true, probably she will be the only performer on the stage. Knowing all this forehand, there is undoubtedly much curiosity on the development of this staging of Liverpool, in which they will intend to pleasingly surprise the audience. And you, what do you think about the French entry for this year? Come on and write down your comments below, there will be an interesting discussion for sure. And this is it for today's episode. I finished by inviting you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, enable notifications, write down the bell, and follow me through my social media. Take care and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.